This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I hope you guys are having a great day. Sorry for the late start, but I was getting into some documentary last night about just people doing bad things out here, and I got lost track of time. I forget the name of it. I'll recommend it to you guys later. It's pretty interesting to see the kind of things that go on in this country with certain people and how certain people. It's important to watch those things where people take advantage of people. But anyways, because it lets you know what to look for. So we got Drake and Rihanna going back and forth with each other in the comments. People are doing these DJ parties, which of course D-Nice kind of got hot last week, which was, he had like 100,000 people in there. He had like Michelle Obama, a bunch of people, Oprah. Now everybody's doing it, which is good because, you know, everybody should have their own little things going on. I saw a beat battle with like, you know, Timbaland and Swiss Beats last night. Of course, Timbaland washed him because he's a better producer. Swiss Beats is cool. Timbaland is like exceptional. And you might disagree with me. It's okay. So Rihanna and Drake, it's nothing crazy. People were just excited that they were talking back and forth to each other. And they write, I think Drake says, Rihanna, drop R12 right now. He wants that new album. Rihanna says they brought a celebrity to the Clash week. So she takes a little dig at him. These two, of course they dated a long time ago, and people always want them to go back. And then he says, ha ha ha, yo, you have a bad attitude, Riri. And then she says, give Drake some water. He's thirsty. Yo, Drake is acting quite thirsty, my G. He wants that Riri back. He wish he was in quarantine with her. Then he says, Fring Yaguan. I don't know what that means. And I don't think she responded to that. She left him hanging. You know how a girl leaves you hanging in the text when you're trying to like holler at a girl? That's what she did. She left him hanging. So anyways, then we got, Young Chop is out here just beefing with people. So Jay Prince Jr., he was going back and forth with him at one point. The other day he said Meek Mill's scary, French Montana's scary. Now, French Montana might be a little scary, but not really. Meek Mill's not scary, okay? French Montana's not that scary. He was pulling up in different places in New York, and, he was starting problems with people. I don't know. Meek Mill? Nah, even though Meek Mill wasn't the most, tough guy in Philly, he still pulled up anywhere and still moved around the city. The one thing I can attest for, even back in the day, Meek Mill's not a scared person, okay? Does he precautionary? Of course, but he's not scared. And so I don't know why I know why Young Chop's doing that. And Meek Mill responded to this. He said, Young Chop looks like he's going through some mental issues, prayers to the guy. He's having issues in the mind, okay? And did I not put up the response? Let me put it up. Oh, there it is, yeah. I'm just gonna ignore it. Getting beats from him for years, hope he well. You know why he stopped? Because people stopped getting beats from Young Chop. And when you feel like people leave you on the side of the road, you kind of lash out that way, or you just tell the truth, because like people have this, the industry gets people messed up because they make you feel like you guys are family, brothers, this, and then people will just leave you like nothing happened because you don't got that fire on you anymore, and that's just, it's nasty out here. I've helped put people in position to become millionaires and they still act like that. It's weird. But you realize that that's part of the game, nobody tells you that part. You got to be selfish in this, So Young Chop will get it together, and he's not hurting. He's had a couple hit records, so he's good. And he's just, he's going through one of those limbo periods. He'll be fine. In fact, that might even spark a conversation between him and Meek Mill to do business together again. It's funny how that works, right? People look at Drake and Meek, they're tighter than ever, But he tried to take Drake's career out. Then you got Drake and Funk Flex. This is an ongoing problem, especially since around 2014 when he was trying to boost up the whole Meek thing going at Drake, calling Drake out for having, ghost riders and all this other stuff. They went at it in the comments. He said, Funk Flex Gwenya, and he calls him soft, he calls him the P word. And then Funk Flex says, Drake, talking tough, you ain't tough. This is, I think, one more week of this, and people are going to start really going at each other on Instagram and everything. Social quarantining is going to start a lot of issues with people. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys are having a great day. Stay positive. Hopefully, this is over around Easter, like this guy says. We'll see. I think that we stopped everything from like spreading around. People take, if they make enough of these like masks and everything and they distribute them, we can take the precautionary measures to not spread it anymore. But it's, guys, it's not as bad as they're making it seem. It is spread easily, and that's why we had to do this. But this can't go on for too long, otherwise we won't be able to recover from it. I mean, already $3 trillion is going to be spent on this from the government. You're going to pay that back. Don't think we're getting away with that. You'll pay it back over the next 4 years. Trust me. But we can't keep this going. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to recover. There's going to be a lot less jobs out here, and a lot of people aren't going to have places to work. So I feel bad for those people. I mean, people need to get those checks, man. So anyways, I'll check you guys later. Stay positive. Keep busy. Keep your mind off this. And you know what? I noticed Facebook is a bad place to be during this whole thing because people are so smart in Facebook. They're so smart there without doing any research. That's not a good place to be. You're going to get a lot of misinformation. It's best just to stay away from it because you have no choice in the matter. It's going to be to these older people that control everything. So just have fun. Gain some knowledge during this. Maybe watch some good documentaries. Kick back. Use this time as reflection. I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys. And